All right. Hello, Internet. We're here with bells on, but you can't see them. They're out of frame. So, welcome back. We are here still in Arc 4. We got to get through some animals this time. Last time, what was it? This big old grizzly bear. Well, sort of. But we'll get to that. At least Mike will get to that. So welcome special guests today, and we will just get right into this because we are using Monster of the Week. So they were just mentioning just before we started live. It's kind of a cool system, especially since when you screw up, it can be good for you. Bad things can be good things are bad, whatever. But you'll get the gist of it. But if you don't know what it's all about, make sure and go check out the link that we have in our stream, in the description of our stream. So without further chatting of mine, I'm going to give this right over to Michael Panish. It's all yours, sir.
All right. Hello and welcome to Golden State Monsters, the epic Western saga of frontier madness and mayhem in the bloody heart of the California Gold Rush. I'm Michael Panish. We're bringing that Monster of the Week madness to you. And this episode, I mean, things have already got pretty crazy. San Francisco Gold Rush, a little post-Gold Rush, is like probably one of the craziest times and places in the history of the world. And we're right in the middle of it. We had some truly kooky characters appearing last time, and we'll see what kooks and weirdos we can meet this time. But first, let's go ahead and meet our players. We're very happy to have our two continuing cast members here, as well as a special guest star, returning special guest star, I should say. So please tell me who you are, who you're playing, and how they're feeling as the adventure continues in San Francisco. And then I'll do a quick kind of recap before we get into the action, because we left off on a pretty wild cliffhanger. All right, so let us start with, we're very happy to have him here. He's a tabletop regular, main player for the game here. It is Nick.
Well, hello there. I'm Nick, and once again, I'm playing Levi Kessberg, the cannibalistic monster. And I guess sort of he's just raring to go with this new foe in front of him that you don't see very often.
Oh yeah, prehistoric animals in the modern day. It's a crazy thing. The past and present, or I guess for us, it's the further past and the more recent past are colliding. We'll get more into that in a second. We also welcome wonderful time tabletop mainstay. So happy to have her here. It is Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm playing Madame Dimanche of the Spooky Playbook. She is from France originally. She, right at the moment, is thinking about, can I convince this saber-toothed tiger to do something?
Whoa. Okay, we'll get into it very soon, the saber-toothed tiger. Also joining us, it is special guest star. He's been appearing in a few arcs. We're always happy to have him. And he is my own cousin, my own blood, a fellow owner of the Panish name. It is Austin.
Hello, I'm returning as Wilbur the Curse Eater. He is very hungry and I have no idea what's happening, and I cannot wait to see what I've gotten myself into this time.
Whoa. Austin, I would say, like, quick question. Has there ever been a time when Wilbur's been full? Like, I think has he ever not been hungry?
No, that's one of the problems. He's searching for he's to fill a hunger that he cannot.
I mean, that's true for all of us in a way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you use my Necronomicon, I'll introduce you to your god.
Okay, good. Can I eat my god too? That would work.
Whoa. Okay, so Kessberg and Madame Dimanche were summoned to San Francisco, the booming, crazy kind of gold rush, wild frontier metropolis. Really, there's no other town in history quite like it. It's like humongous city, but like also an insane, crazy frontier boomtown, all at once. So they were summoned here to discover a strange phenomenon. These like portals to the past were appearing, unleashing prehistoric animals. They encountered one of these creatures, a short-faced bear. I don't know if any of you guys are also big prehistoric megafauna heads, as I am. Short-faced bear is like this really, really, really big bear. It's like perhaps the biggest bear that's ever lived, some might say. And one of them was performing in the show of Grizzly Adams, this kind of like mountain man, animal trainer, performer guy that Scooter remembers from an old TV show that he has some fondness for. Things got out of hand. The bear was thankfully subdued and is currently chilling out in the redwood forest, waiting for a way to go back to its home time. But they discovered something else. This strange technology is wanted by some other people, or not technology. This phenomenon is being investigated and pursued by various other factions. One of which is Sam Brannon, our old enemy. He's now on the outs with his organization, the Arcadian Club, this secretive collection, this kind of cabal of like wealthy industrialists and businessmen that's very interested in the occult and in power. Brandon was a member, but Brandon's star has fallen, and he's looking for a way to get back in their good graces. So he was trying to like understand this phenomena. Him and his bodyguard, his enforcer, and the Hound, actually teamed up with Levi and Madame Demanche. It's the classic, movie one, you fight him. Movie two, you befriend him. You team up against a greater threat, and that threat is another secret society called the Knights of the Golden Circle. These nasty guys are a bunch of southern slavers, like plantation owners, who believe in creating a golden circle of slave-owning societies throughout like Latin America and the Caribbean. This is like right before the Civil War happened, so they're like they were Confederates before it was cool, but the Confederates were never cool. So I don't know. They were never cool. But yeah, these guys are like nasty kind of proto-Confederates who are looking to use this strange phenomenon for their own device, and they have some kind of like steampunk weaponry that they're wielding. They're led by a filibuster, this like kind of infamous mercenary named William Walker, who was supposedly killed in Nicaragua after he tried to take it over. But he has somehow survived and is now back in San Francisco, leading the Knights. And what happened was that these guys spied on a mission in the flagship of the Knights of the Golden Circle, a ship called the Chevalier, which was on the San Francisco dock. So it's like late at night, the mist-shrouded waterfront. They were spying on them, like overhearing things. They heard an important fact: where the Knights are going to go next, where they think the phenomenon is going to happen next, or where some of this, what they think is causing it, will be. And that is on one of the Farallon Islands. But at the moment, even though they know this important thing, there's like some kind of this, the source of this strange energy is on the Farallon Islands. Something else happened. Another portal appeared, and out came a saber-toothed tiger. This tiger is... So we're kind of getting back into the action now. We're back on the docks. Kesberg, Madame Demanche. You guys went alone. I don't think the Hound went with you, so he's a little bit further back. So you guys are alone. You see this tiger. I think what happens is like one of the sailors for the Chevalier is kind of like, walking around on deck. The saber-toothed tiger, this like huge hulking feline with like just coiled muscle under its fur, the huge saber-toothed fangs catching what little moonlight makes it through the mist. You guys notice it first because he or she, I mean, haven't decided what the tiger's gender is just yet. Just like pounces on the sailor, brings him down, slams the claws down. The guy gets like half a chance to gurgle and scream before his blood is like jutting out across the deck of this ship. He's dead. Tiger looks up. It's looking angry. It's looking hungry. Madame Demanche, because of like, there's been some noise by this. You think the knights down below, who are all armed, are gonna like start realizing what's going on. So it's soon to get very chaotic. Madame Demanche, you said you wanted to do something.
Yes. She takes some chalk in her hand and pulverizes it, blows it in such a way that both she and the tiger inhale some. And she is attempting to communicate with something that she does not share a language with using magic.
Oh, this is awesome. I know last time we were able to talk with our friend, the short-faced bear.
Yeah. So trying to
So
do the
let's, you
same
can
thing.
talk with a saber-toothed tiger. Okay.
Okay, so I've got a 4 and a 1 on the die for 5, but then I get to add 3 to it, so that does make it an 8. So it works imperfectly. There is a glitch.
Ooh.
Do you want me to read off the glitches or?
Ooh. I think my idea for the glitch is that you can talk to the tiger, but the tiger cannot talk to you. It's
Okay,
going to be a one-sided conversation.
understood. So here's what she says. Listen, you might be thinking about eating me right now, and I don't blame you. But you can smell me as well, and you know that I'm nothing but rot and dust. My companion here, also not worth eating. You'll find him very stringy and unpleasant. He has a unique diet that makes him less palatable. However, there are many, many people below deck who would be just as succulent as that sailor that you took down. Perhaps you should pay them a visit. They might be up here very shortly.
Ooh. Okay. You guys hear like pounding footsteps. You hear William Walker's voice being like, "Gentlemen, I'm afraid we're under attack. Some sort of spying force has arrived upon our ship. Quickly, boys, to arms!" They start like rushing out of the hold. You're seeing these like steampunk, these like complicated clockwork-looking rifles, revolvers, shotguns, swords too. Of course, they're all these like sort of electrified swords you saw before. And I think the tiger, I think Madame Demanche, I think it works. The tiger definitely like, you know, it makes sense. It can smell you and Kesper doesn't find you particularly appetizing. So it just like leaps over, like pounces on some of these knights coming out, and it is like Claw and Tooth City. They're going down. Blood is like spurting across the dock. They start fanning off. They do see you guys. I don't think you guys were hiding. Start taking pot shots at you. Kesperg, what do you do?
I think I'm just gonna rush in and sort of like take the stragglers who are sort of like away from the tiger and let the tiger do their work, and I will do mine.
Whoa! So you and the tiger are kind of going to team up and like eat somebody?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
When in
go ahead and roll
Rome.
to- Yeah.
It's like
All right,
the
go ahead and
tiger's
roll
not
to kick
attacking
some
me,
ass.
so hey, I'll take it.
Fair enough.
Just go. Okay. Ooh, I think this might be my first 12. My first
Nice.
advanced kick some ass.
Ooh.
Yes, that is exactly a 12.
Wow.
So
Did you pick the advanced move when you leveled up?
I did. Like a couple of level ups ago, I advanced kick some
Nice.
ass. Which
Whoa.
means so I can do. So instead of the regular 10 plus ones, I can do Suffer no harm. Attacks inflict double the normal harm. Attack drives the enemy away in a route, or I completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get a +1 forward.
Austin will be involved in the fight. Wilbur will be on the scene in just a few seconds.
Yeah.
No, I just heard double the harm, and I thought, yes, please. Double the harm sounds like a great choice.
It is a good one.
Suffering no harm at all is also very nice.
It is, yeah. I think I'm gonna be a team player this time and give all the hunters involved +1 forward.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. All right. So it's not a in addition to the 12 plus is picking an enhanced one.
Yes. So instead of doing the 10 plus, I do the 12 plus.
Okay, cool. All right, and you're still, how much harm do you do as well?
With my
attack?
teeth.
What?
It depends on if I do my teeth or if I do my hands.
I did say you were eating them.
Yeah, sure. The teeth do five harm total.
Okay. I think you just like grab one of these Knights of the Golden Circle and just like, will you describe it? How do you like devour this guy?
I think I just sort of I have to sort of yeah, just rush forward and just grab him by the throat and then just chomp down on and hit the jugular and just rip off the chunk.
Oh, rip off the chunk. Yeah, it is. So you just tear this guy's whole neck area open. Gout of gore sprays onto the deck. I think the tiger looks up from like the guy he's eating and is like, is a level like, oh, interesting, a kindred spirit. Before like leaping on the next guy. I think, I mean, there are more Knights of the Golden Circle, and they're pretty heavily armed, but I think with that attack, like, you have taken the edge, so an escape is possible, or pressing the attack and trying to wipe them out could be possible if you're fortunate to hold, so it's up to you if you want to keep pressing it. You do see they're starting to like fan out, take cover behind the bulkheads, and this ship is like a warship, so there are going to be like, cannons coming into play. So it's something to, so I don't, so you might want, you have some information, you could run or you could try and finish them here. But now we come to Wilbur. Wilbur, you are walking along the docks of San Francisco on a nice foggy evening. I have to ask you, what do you think brings you out here tonight? Like, what brings you to the city, and what brings you to the docks?
It's just an evening constitutional. I had a nice meal, and now I'm just walking it off in the nice cool air with the mist and the breeze. And I feel like I guess I hear some commotion then.
Oh, definitely. You hear like a tiger's roar. You hear men shouting. You hear like gunfire, a sort of like lightning, electrical crackle cutting through the dark. Pretty soon, like you can like see the ship kind of adjacent to where you're walking by, and you see two of your buddies who you remember from the diggings a couple years back. You dealt with like a vampire situation, and then a little bit after that in Sacramento, just maybe like a couple months ago, when you had the whole the experience with the man of sweet speech, and you were things didn't go so well, perhaps. But you remember these guys did definitely have your back. So it looks like they're in the middle of this chaotic fight with this like these heavily armed kind of steampunk looking soldiers. What do you do?
I hope there's room for me at the buffet. I will join the battle here. I will enjoy myself, and I guess I can clear a path towards them. I do have a revolver, so I was hoping to shoot that at least once.
Nice. Yeah, you just like hop right over onto the ship, pull your revolver. yeah, do you want to start like licking off shots?
Yeah, let's do that.
So I don't think licking off shots is an expression. I think that is, or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just saying
Popping
stuff.
off.
Popping
Fan the
off.
Popping
hammer.
off shots. That sounds. Yes.
Am is this kick some ass?
I believe it is. Yes.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
be kick some ass.
Man, I wish my tough was higher.
It's
Okay,
okay.
well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, so how does a 4 catch your eye?
Ooh,
-1,
Mark.
you know?
mark potential.
All right. Well, mark experience.
Sweet.
Unless you want to spend a luck point, there are those luck points.
That's true.
Ooh,
Could
you
change
know,
that
for
to
the
12.
introduction, I'll take the luck.
Fair
So
enough.
On
you
the
don't get
first-
to you lose the experience, but hey, you
It's
gain-
okay. I guarantee I will roll a lower roll again in this in this instance. I'll take the luck on the first one.
Nice. All right. So with the luck, you get to have that turns into a 12. So
Nice.
you're inflicting damage, and you get to pick another one from the 10 plus list.
Oh, cool. Okay, so the revolver does 2 harm, and then wait, 120 plus. Oh wait, no, I forget. Well, yeah, whatever. How about your attack drives the enemy away in a route? Does that work? Or does that not work in this situation?
I don't know if you have the advanced move for the 12 plus.
Oh, you have to have an advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, you
okay,
have to
so
have
then I
the
get a.
advantage.
Yeah, you gotta like buy that.
The
Yeah, it's
10.
okay.
Oh, okay. You gain the advantage.
Yeah, no worries.
You force them where you want them. Okay. Can I force them off the boat?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can force all of them off the boat.
Not all.
But I think like you just like firing shots in there. You kind of you're flanking them. I think some of these Knights of the Golden Circle guys are like, they just hear gunshots coming out of the mist. They don't know how many people are there, so they immediately start seeking shelter in the cold waters of the bay, and they just like jump off, splash into the water, and start like trying to swim for it. I think you are going to take some harm. You didn't pick the reduced harm. I think you're going to take.
That's fair.
Let's see. I'm gonna say 2 harm.
All right. They.
As one of these like lightning guns like blasts through you and like kind of zaps you. You get like jolted by the energy, knocked over a bit, but
They're
you're still
just
feeling pretty
lucky.
sturdy.
They fired into the mist. You know, they were
Yeah, lucky
panicked.
shot.
You know,
Totally.
my shot was yeah. I didn't use luck at all. It wasn't.
Nice. All
No,
right, now Demanche.
Okay.
Uh,
So-
what do you?
Presumably there are rather a lot of sails on this boat. And
Oh yeah,
presumably
it's like a
there's
full-sized like warship kind of thing.
great. So she causes she's gonna use Jinx to cause one of the booms to snap and drop a sail down onto the people that are trying to shoot at her right now.
Ooh,
that makes
very
sense.
cool.
If the Jinx works. I have a plus I have an additional +1 because of Nick, so
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
all right, so I've got a 5 and a 4 on the dice for 9. Then I get to add another 3, so that's more numbers. Math is hard.
You're already at 12.
sometimes. 12. Then I get to add one more for a 13. So I feel like I'm pretty good. So on a 10 plus, I get to hold 2. So number 1,
13.
yeah. I mean, there's no advanced move on the Jinx. The Jinx is the Jinx.
Yep.
So I get to hold 2. So one of them I'm picking is interfere what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do, which is to say shoot her. Obviously.
Makes sense.
And the second thing I want to do is that in the commotion, one of them drops something that I will find later and be able to use.
Ooh, okay.
If that's information,
Um,
that's great. But that's the exact wording is the target loses something that you will soon find.
Ooh, cool. Okay. I'll let you decide. It could be a map that could lead to like exactly where they're going next, or just thing that's causing this phenomenon, or it could be one of their steampunk weapons.
I think I'd rather have the map. It's more her.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay. So the boom just like comes crashing down, swings across the deck. A bunch of these Knights of the Golden Circle are just like clotheslined by it, swept over the side of the ship. William Walker is like just like smacked down, knocked hard on the deck. He like rolls over and goes towards the railing, and you see a map tumbling out of his frock coat, and like kind of flutters over and falls onto the deck next to you.
Ah, Bian. She'll just pick that up.
Yeah, you just kind of quickly snag that one. I think at this point they do have one of the cannons like brought up and are maneuvering it through the bulkheads and starting to like take aim at you guys. They haven't quite been able to rally, but maybe the cannon will help. Levi, it is your turn.
Well, seeing that they're doing that, I will go out and like lunge towards the men manning the cannon, try and stop it. So,
Okay, give me a roll for that one. You try. I mean, it could be kick some ass. It could be the saving folks one, protect someone. Maybe it could be
no,
prep
this
under
is.
pressure. I'll let you decide what you
mean-
think roll makes sense for this.
I mean, it's sort of protecting via kicking ass in a way.
All right, let's go and kick some ass.
Right. Okay. 6 on the die plus my 3 and the +1 forward that I got from myself earlier. It is a 10.
Nice.
So,
I'm trying to think. Does the +1 last for the whole fight, or is it
it says
the next-
+1 forward.
involved in the fight? I think it's for the whole fight.
Yeah.
It just says, yeah, it doesn't say like +1 until, for the next
Mm-hmm.
round. Okay, so, yeah, so with a 10, which one are you picking? Gain the advantage, inflict terrible harm,
think-
suffer less harm, force them where you want them.
I think I'm gonna force them where I want them, in that I don't want them at the cannon. So
Yeah, so you just like launch yourself next to this cannon. I think you like just butcher this cannon crew. So you just like take out, 3 guys with some quick teeth and knife work. I think you will take 2 harm in the effort.
Okay.
They
Which
managed to
means
get
with
some of
my
those like
mortal
one of those
self-
like revolvers fires into you, a sword crashes against you, but you dispatch these guys in a bloody style, and yeah, the cannon will not be firing at you. So yeah, it looks like the Knights of the Golden Circle are like not going to win this one. A lot of them have jumped overboard trying to escape. William Walker himself has he's pulling himself over the railing, and he is making his getaway down into the water as well. They still could try and rally. There's still some left, so things could go another way. Maybe. Wilbur, it is your turn.
Okay. So visually, are we on like? Are there 2 boats next to each other, like at the dock? Or
No,
just-
there's like one boat, the Chevalier,
Okay.
and there's the dock which you were walking on. So I guess it's up to you if you were just like shooting at them from the dock, or if you like hopped onto the boat.
Well, I'd say I was on the dock before. I'll do a speed reload, and then let me get on that boat. So if I can climb some sort of a side
All right,
ladder.
you
or-
hastily. Yeah, well, I imagine it's floats like gangplank, so you just
Mhm.
hop your way up there, join your friends on the deck.
Okay. What is most pressing of the situation? Is it total chaos up here, or is it this is?
I think it's chaos, but I think between you guys, your friends, and the Saber-Tooth Tiger, you're definitely winning. But there are still some of the Knights of the Golden Circle left.
Okay.
I think you see one of them kind of like running up with a big, like, crazy steampunk double-barreled shotgun-looking thing.
Well, I do not mind trying another shot with the revolver.
Okay.
I do not mind at all to aim for that one. Okay, it's not so bad. And do I get this forward one for one
Mhm.
turn? Can I use this? Okay, I think this is a good time
Yes,
to
for
use
the whole
this.
fight.
Okay, so I get a 7 total.
7's pretty good.
This,
That
this is a
works.
slight success, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You
Okay.
inflict harm on each other.
Great. Okay, so we probably just exchange shots.
Yeah.
Usually the amount of harm is based on these sailors' dangers. Sure. So mine's 2 harm. What you got for me?
I think his is also 2 harm.
Hmm. Okay. I will
So,
take this.
yes.
Oof.
So he like you cut him down just as the shotgun like explodes. Um, a blast of like electrified shotgun pellets like rips past you. Your shoulder takes some of them and kind of like opens you up a little bit. You get collapsed back on the deck. You do kill him though.
That's
You get
good.
a
I'm
good
now
shot, just like,
unstable.
oh man, all right, you got to get some healing fast.
So I will
you're
fall.
trying to
I'll
change
fall
your-
to the. I'll fall to the ground, clutching my side.
So hey, bad news, you're badly injured. Good news, you killed him, and that was really the last knight of the Golden Circle who was standing against you. The rest of these guys are in full retreat, abandoned ship. They jump over the side and start like trying to swim away and escape. But like, you pretty much destroyed them and took over their boat. So it is quiet on the deck, except for the saber-toothed tiger, who is just like, it seems content to eat some of the people that he killed, but like he is still a dangerous, prehistoric man-eating monster. Madame Demanche, but so it is quiet. However, you're in a city. There was like a crazy gunfight. San Francisco, it's not like that frontier, so there are like police and there'll be attention at some point. Maybe not that quickly, but like the San Francisco police will be arriving soon.
Man, you guys sure know how to
Madame
throw a
Demanche.
party.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are kind of out of combat right now, so except for, I mean, maybe not the saber-tooth tiger, but I guess Madame Demanche, maybe we'll try and turn to you. What are you doing right now?
Okay, well, number one, she's regarding Wilbur's massive injuries, and then number two, she's regarding the saber-toothed tiger.
Definitely, the tiger seems content to just like eat the dead bodies right now.
Right. Well, I was hoping to search this ship a little bit, but I already found a map, so...
Oh. Serendipitous.
Serendipitous indeed. I think I will heal Wilbur here.
Please.
Maybe you point the cannon at the deck and blow a big hole in the side of the ship. I don't know. It is up to you what you want to do.
It's not a bad idea.
And she's gonna go to Wilbur and try to heal, well, one harm off of him at any rate, using big magic. This will sting,
Yeah.
she says, as she takes out a large black needle.
Ugh.
Okay, so use
So
magic.
there is use magic. So use magic does have a heal. Are you doing that one or the big magic?
What's the big magic healing option?
I guess I don't know if
I
there's
don't
really
think-
healing for that one, but I mean it could be. Just I don't know if that's the right thing to do right now. It takes a
No.
while.
I think big magic would be a bit beyond what she can do. This is like some field medic stuff. So
Okay.
what I can do is I can heal one harm from an injury or cure a disease or neutralize a poison. So I'd be trying to heal one harm from his injury, hopefully getting him back up to stable. Maybe?
Okay.
Unless he stops her, because this is a giant needle she's bringing right towards you. I'm guessing Wilbur's okay with it. Wilbur, are you okay with it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right, so I've got a 5 and a 4 on the die, so that's 9 so far. Add 3, that makes it 12. So I do have advanced use magic, so you can add a benefit.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
maybe it heals for more. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what other benefits there are for healing.
Yeah, I say let's say it heals for 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
I think that feels appropriate for like a 12 plus.
she takes out this
Feeling-
massive needle and just stabs it really hard
Jeez.
into you. Um,
All right, all right, all
But it-
right.
but it hits like a pressure point, and you can feel it spreading out healing magic inexplicably.
Is it cold like ice or warm like honey?
Going in, it's incredibly cold, but then the warmth spreads out, and it's more like honey.
Mm, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. Wilbur's
Sorry, the
Wilbur's
quick
mobile again.
administration of magic is sometimes painful.
Well, thank you, thank you. All of
No.
that, all of this shooting and healing is just made me hungry again.
She puts the
I
she
just
puts the
ate, I
needle.
just ate, and now I'm just famished.
Sorry.
Always a party with you two. What are we on to next? What's happening here?
Well, she looks at Levi.
Well, I think at this point, Levi's sort of like maneuvering the cannon, and while that's happening, I would like to try and heal myself with my unquenchable vitality roll.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I think just barely. Let's see here. What is it with? Roll plus cool. Oh, just barely. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. 7 to 9. I heal 1, which was all that I had. So yeah, back to back to full thing. So basically, as he's moving the cannon, like the wound just sort of seals shut.
Now I have a quick question. Is there something on this boat like a dinghy? I mean, would a dinghy get us out to that island? Because this boat is too big for us to man, obviously.
Yeah. Let's see. So there are some like lifeboats. But you know the Farland Islands are a little bit like further out.
Okay,
So you might need like
So we'll need to commission a boat.
yeah, so you need to actually like get a boat. So
Okay.
you do know your friend Sam Brannon and the Hound are waiting for you back at the Mermaid. So they might know about where to get a boat. Or you could just like kind of ask around on the docks. It's
Yeah.
like, kind of middle of the night, but there are some, there's some night owls around.
Probably should go. We should probably go back to Monsieur Brannon.
Sure. Yeah. Like Levi's just like, yep, as he lights the fuse.
Oh, yeah, I love the casual talk as you're like just aiming the cannon down at the boat. The tiger is still there. What do you guys want to do with the saber-toothed tiger?
I imagine that this cannon is probably going to scare the tiger away.
Unless you want to like try and talk with it again. Did that seem to work?
I'm not certain what I would say to the tiger. Wait around here. Don't eat anybody in the city. I think
That's
animal
fair.
control will be showing up fairly soon. Well,
Yeah, I guess
police
this one will
officers.
be. Hopefully they can handle it.
she says this next bit in French, so the tiger can understand this, but nobody else can. There will soon be men here in blue to take you away. You should probably kill them.
Oh, dang. All right, I guess we're just unleashing a saber-tooth tiger on San Francisco. Yeah, the tiger kind of like regards that sort of sagely.
She likes the
Um,
tiger.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think as Levi's leaving, I think him and the Sabretooth like do this like knowing nod of like fellow predators.
Oh yeah. The respectful nod.
Also,
Um,
I should note my character is literally soulless. That is one of her dark side flaws, and occasionally the dark side flaws need to come out.
True.
True.
And she's paranoid,
So-
so she doesn't like cops.
Okay. You guys head off the boat. The cannon goes off, firing into the hull of the ship to sink it. The tiger just kind of leaps off of the side, hits the water. Tigers, I mean, if you're a paleontologist, you can write in and let me know. But like tigers that we have are really good swimmers, so I assume saber-toothed tigers are probably pretty good at swimming too.
Probably.
I know other cats are maybe not so great at the water, but let's say the saber-toothed tiger is pretty good at swimming. So it just like kind of paddles itself away in that weird way that tigers do, where it's kind of heads poking out of the water, and it swims on through the bay. All right, so you guys make your way, like as you of course, not looking back as the ship like bursts into flames and sinks behind you. You walk out and you head back into the city. So from the map that you have, it's to the Farallon Islands, which is this like stretch of rocky islands where like a lighthouse was, or a lighthouse. Yeah, I think there is a lighthouse there currently, a bit further away from the city. So you could check in on Brandon, let him know, ask around about acquiring a boat to take you guys there. What's the plan?
I think Brandon is probably a good way of quickly getting a boat.
Provided.
So you're heading back to check in with Brandon?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys head back to the Mermaid, this crusty dockside tavern. The Hound lets you in. Sam Brandon, he's just like got even drunker somehow. He was very much kind of feeling sorry for himself last time, and it's gotten like even worse. He's just like kind of curled up at the bar and being like, I heard some kind of explosion. Now you're looking for a boat? What happened?
We are looking for a boat, yes.
Well,
Wait,
we're looking for
okay.
another one.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
We are looking to commission a boat so that we can get out to an island.
Is that what island was those?
It has the technology for the portals out on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta get there. You gotta get there before the nights do. And I worry the Arcadian Club would be coming in on it too. If maybe the Arcadian Club might already be there. They're everywhere. That's why they're powerful. That's why I'm gonna be powerful.
Certainly. So.
All right, you want a boat? He turns around. What? Who's this? He looks over at Wilbur. What? Who's this guy?
Yeah, we picked up a stray.
His name is Wilbur.
Man, you got any food?
He like shouts to the bartender, or he shouts to the Hound. He's like, bring him some pickled eggs.
I'll take
The Hound, this like ex-Mexican war veteran soldier who's like a were-dog, kind of like glares at the bartender, who just like brings over the entire huge jar of pickled eggs and pushes it over to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss the art of mastication, and then sometimes I see something like this, and I do not regret that I no longer eat.
Man, it's a good day to have a stomach, I'll tell you that.
Brandon's like, you're right, man. I'm feeling. I have some of those pickled eggs. He just like grabs it, kind of upturns it, and a whole like the pickle juice kind of spills over onto his face. Pickled eggs kind of like rain against him and go into his mouth. He's loudly chewing them. Egg gunk just like coats his face. Sam Brandon, guys, he's disgusting. It's a historical fact. You can look it up. Yeah.
I'll say no.
He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, well, you're going to the Farallon Islands. It's funny because these are eggs. See, back in the day in San Francisco, not too long ago, there were no eggs. Like when people came here, they couldn't find any eggs. I guess they were whatever chickens were. They just ate them too fast. There were no eggs. And, you gotta have eggs. They're so good. So, what they would do is they would take these little boats out to the Farallons. It was hard. It's a really tough journey. They're like all rocks. They were all sinking. It was dangerous. Then they would scale the cliffs there and get the eggs of the common murres. These weirdo birds that are hanging out there. They'd get those and they bring them back and sell those eggs. They made bank. They made fortunes. People willing to pay anything for an egg. But then, of course, some chickens finally arrived, and nobody wanted to come and muir eggs. That's how the market works. That's business, and I'm a business genius. So,
Sure.
if you want to get to the Farlands, you got to find one of those old egg hunters. They would like have wars with each other, egg wars they were called. It was brutal. People killing each other over eggs, having like full on naval battles with cannons and shit. There was one captain who was the master of the egg hunters. His name is Scrambled Sam. Of course,
Scrambled
thinks it is
Sam.
Scrambled Sam. Though after his business dried up, because the eggs were there was no more need for the muir eggs. I think he's kind of he's someone like me, just waiting for another shot at greatness. You can probably find him on the docks, just like hanging out, relaxing, enjoying the water. And I think he has a boat that you can take. You can probably hire him out, convince him to go. One more shot at the big time. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go dream about getting back to go with the Arcadian Club. Look out for them, too, though. They might be there. Over there at the islands.
She says
he
something
just,
in
keeps
French.
Ooh.
Now the question is, does Brennan speak French or not?
You know what? No, I don't think he speaks any
Good.
languages but English.
Good. She's glad that he doesn't, because what she just said was a major threat against him.
Oh, dang. Okay.
What she said translated would be, I can't wait to turn you into something more interesting.
Oh, dang. All right. So as he kind of slumps back on the bar, just covered in egg juice, the Hound is sort of ushering you guys out, and the Hound is like, say, I don't think my boss there was listening, but between you, me, and the fence post, I'm starting to think maybe I backed the wrong horse. You know?
I would say so. Oy. You know that he has no money.
What?
He's out of money entirely.
The Hound is like, I mean, look, this guy invented the gold rush. You know the story. He bought all the mining supplies. And then went around spreading the news about it.
I know, and now
He's like the richest man in California.
And now he's drinking pickle juice in a bar.
You see Brandon being like, more pickle juice. The Hound's like, huh? Maybe you got a point. All right. Well, look, I know we've had our differences, but maybe when the time comes to jump ship, you want to jump with me.
Hey. Perhaps.
All right. Okay, well, good luck out there on the ocean.
Brennan's coming with us.
No, I better stay here to look after him and maybe make some other inquiries, now that you mention it.
You are loyal, I will give you that.
He's like, well, I'm a good dog.
You are a good boy. Okay, let's continue.
To a point.
To a point. Sometimes we must bite the hand that feeds as well.
Ain't that the truth?
Especially when the food runs out.
Hey, you feed me, I don't bite, okay?
Oh, all right. Well, I'll see if I can look up some nice new source of food for all of us. When you get back, I'll let you know what I find.
Sure.
Because, I mean, look, Brandon's broke. I'm starting to think you're right about that. But, there's a whole new breed of rich folk in town, and I bet they'd like to have someone like me on the payroll. Maybe you too.
I do find the wealthy often are very fond of paying occultists.
Yeah. The folks in the Arcadian Club that he's so jealous of, especially the Stanford fella. All right, well, I'll let you get to it. Bon voyage.
Merci.
All right,
told
so
you
you
that.
guys head over. You guys head over on the docks. I think it's pretty easy to find Scrambled Sam. You just you ask around for a little bit, and back at the pier, like right now, it's getting to a little before dawn, so a lot of activity happening. There's like a big police cordon around the sinking Chevalier. You see like 3 or 4 officers being like carried away in stretchers after a saber-tooth tiger attacked them. You're not sure what happened to the tiger. He's nowhere to be found. Um, but yeah, there's ships are coming and going, seagulls are flying everywhere, screaming at everything, stealing food, shitting on everything. A bunch of those like seals or sea lions rather are cavorting about in the water and on docks. Stevedores are unloading stuff. You find Scrambled Sam is like hanging out on one of those sections of wharf that the sea lions have taken over. He's just like this like shirtless, weird looking guy, very like stringy, scrawny, like tight white beard. He has like tattoos of eggs, like all over him. And he's just like hanging out with the sea lions. As you guys come over and look down on him.
We are looking to commission a boat. I've heard that you have one.
Well, you want a boat, do ya? From Scrambled Sam?
That would be
Oh,
the idea.
I got plenty of boats. A whole fleet I got, or used to, but I do got my flagship still left. She'll take you where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I wish to go to the Farallon Islands.
Oh, that's my old stomping grounds. That's where the common muir eggs are. Eggy gold, I call them.
Indeed.
He's like, he's like, by the way, these are my new brothers, the sea lions. They understand me, don't you, fellas? And they go like, arf, 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 and he talks to them, arf, 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 and they kind of go back and forth a bit. He's like, all right, one last ride, but I don't know. There's not much call to go to the Farallons these days, and it was dangerous. I lost so many buddies in the egg wars. There was Omelet Ed. He was he fell off those cliffs. He was trying to get the egg smashed right next to me. And then old Benedict, he was cut in half by a cannonball during a gunfight out there, and he bled his last right in my arms. There was Devil Dan, Poached Pete, and he goes, oh, okay, anyway.
These are many
So-
names.
Yep, we all named ourselves after types of eggs. So it's going to require a roll of some kind to make him want to help you. Manipulate someone, perhaps.
Okay, manipulate someone is something I'm happen to be good at.
He wants
so-
to do it. This is sort of like what it will cost you.
Okay, I've got a 5 and a 4 on the dice. As we've established, when you add a 9 to a 3, it's a 12.
Nice.
That's math.
Okay, I don't think. Do you have the advanced move?
I do have the advanced move.
Hey.
Oh, for manipulate someone?
I do. Yeah, I took the advanced
Oh,
move for big
incredible.
magic and manipulate someone. So, on advanced, not only do they do what I want right now, they also become your ally for the rest of the mystery.
Oh dang.
Oh man. All right. So Scrambled Sam is like, we're actually. What do you specifically say to him that like really gets to him? That like touches the heart of Scrambled Sam.
I am myself, being French, am very much an egg enthusiast. I enjoy several varieties, and she starts listing off types of eggs, like croque monsieur, croque madame, and just all the various sauces made out of eggs.
Oh, he's like, I can see you are a true appreciator of the egg.
Indeed, I am.
Well, in that case, it will be an honor to have you aboard my ship.
The honor is mine.
All right, come on. She's relatively C-shaped. Haven't taken her out in a while, so let's see how we do. He extracts himself from the sea lion. Sorry, boys. Scrambled Sam's gonna sail. He takes you down to the docks. There, his ship, it's called the Eggs in a Basket, is lying there at anchor. It does not look like it's in good shape. He hasn't taken it out for a long time because there's been no call to. But it looks like it will float. He gets in, gets the sail going, and starts like heading out for the islands. So all you guys head aboard. You cut over across the Pacific. It's you leave the safety of the bay, head further out. The seas are not great. Like, this is a pretty tricky area of the ocean. Scrambled Sam, like, even though he's a little bit out of practice, he's doing a decent job. But there's still like a lot of chop. The ship's like rising and falling and smashing down. He's like swinging the sails around. And then pretty soon you come within range of the islands. So they're like this jagged collection of like outcroppings, very like sheer, lumpy stone that's like bursting out of the water. Just getting there is tricky because you have to like navigate around a bunch of different rocks, and you kind of come over into a slightly calmer area. There's like a little bit of a beach, a very like sheer rocky beach, and then this like huge cliff face. And like right on top of the cliff, like you can see, like nestled inside there, like indents where the common mures are. These kind of like not quite seagulls, look a little gull-like, but they kind of like speckled wings. And they're like, hanging out there with their nests, looking down, soaring around in search of food. You guys see at the very top of this cliff, like kind of where it levels out into kind of the jagged top of the island, there is something metallic that is like glittering in the sun. Scrambled Sam is like sitting there, examining. He takes out a telescope and is looking up at the cliff and like examining the common mirrors, and he's like, "Oh, brings me back memories of the great days of the Egg Wars. What epic battles we had over those eggs. And the mirrors, I hate them and love them at the same time,
So, how did you get up there?
Oh, yeah. Well, us egg hunters would have to kind of mountain climb. Let's see if I still got some of the rigs. He does have a bunch of like grappling hooks, ropes, and like climbing equipment. He's like, I think some of the pitting, some of the lines we put in might still be there. And you can see there are some like ropes kind of going back and forth. So you can hook these up, you can climb right up, that'll get you to the top. Just be careful. I've lost so many friends on those cliffs.
Oy. I need to do some light reading, she says as she takes out her Necronomicon and begins casting a spell.
Okay.
And the spell is going to enhance her body so that she can do something that's beyond human limitations, because she doesn't think she can climb this cliff without some magical enhancement.
Nice. Very smart. And then we'll check on how Levi and Wilbur do.
Okay.
If you guys want to climb the cliff or hang out in the boat, not do it. Or how you want to approach this. Let's go ahead and roll the magic.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I've got a 6 and a 3 on the dice to make a 9, and 9 and 3 is 12. I genuinely don't know why I couldn't... As established. Don't know why I totally forgot how to add 9 and 3, but I did. On camera.
Hey, math is consistent. I'll give it that.
Yep.
That's how math works.
So it is a 12. So that means that you get to offer me an added benefit.
Oh, nice. Well, let's see. How do you like make yourself better at climbing? Are you like reshaping your body?
I think so.
Flying?
I mean, if you'll let her fly, then yes.
I think the fly is a fair
added benefit.
Yeah, fair added benefit. Yeah.
Okay. So all of a sudden, these leathery wings burst out of her back. It's been a little while since I flew, she says as she like shakes them.
Scrambled Sam is like, it's like you're turned into a chicken.
More akin to a gargoyle, but I'll take it.
Oh yeah, right. There are other things besides chickens and common mures that can fly. I forget that sometimes.
It's okay.
All right.
Well, I'll see you
So
two
you
at the
got
top.
gargoyle wings.
Yeah, she's got
What's
gargoyle
that?
wings. She says, I'll see you two at the top, and starts flying up.
You start flying up. Kesberg, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna climb the normal way. I think I will roll a no limits from the alternative weird moves to sort of
Oh, love
push
that.
my physical body.
Okay.
Because if these, I'm thinking of it as more of like just like pushing his like physical stamina. It's like past the limits. Because actually, okay. I also got a 6 and a 3 for a 9 plus 3 for 12.
Easy. Okay. On a 10 or more, your body obeys your will, limits physical possibility
Yeah.
for a moment.
Moment. Yeah.
That'll do it though. So
By the way, I also
what
realized
does
that
it
I
look
said
like?
earlier that a 6 and a 5 made a 9, whereas in reality it makes 11.
It makes 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a 14 on
Um,
that roll.
Levi, what does it look like as your body like changing?
Not physically, no. I think it's just that, like, his physical strength and his stamina is just like it's not an outward appearance, but I think like he just keeps going. Like a normal person would have like had to stop in the middle of the climb or have to rest, but Levi just keeps going.
Okay. Yeah, you just like start going scaling this cliff. You're making up to the top there. Wilbur, how are you gonna get up the cliff?
Slow and steady wins this race. I'm also looking for eggs.
Nice.
If we got any birds and any nests, I will be pocketing those eggs for later.
All right. Why don't you give me a
let's see.
act under pressure?
I can do that.
See how well you climb and steal eggs.
I do have good cool, so hopefully this one's this is the winner. Okay, that's 8 plus 2 is 10. I will take it.
Excellent.
You do what you set out to do, and that's what I love.
Yeah.
1 cent. So that's all we take. Okay, good. All right.
That's all it takes.
How many eggs do I get?
So you get like a good half dozen.
Perfect.
You're just like, making your way right up. You just kind of like, you're
Writing
past
this
these
down.
common mirrors. They're like upset about you stealing their eggs. So you just like reaching
Whatever.
in, grabbing it out of their nests. The common mirrors are like, pecking at you, freaking out. How do you deal with them?
Maybe I don't know. I can eat them too. I don't know. Well, whatever.
Okay. You just grab one of these poor birds.
Yeah, you get too
tear
close.
into
You
it.
get too close. You're done. Climbing is hard work. Let me tell you.
Are you
this.
saving the eggs, or are you just?
Oh, we're saving the eggs. We'll just eat them.
Yeah, you
Whatever.
just,
If the bird even gets close, snatch. You're done.
Okay, you eat a common mirror mother defending your eggs, then eat the eggs.
This is a climbing is
It's horrible.
caloric.
That's true.
It's very draining. I hand it to the climbers.
Good amount of protein. You just like crack them open.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that great. Like they're no substitute for actual chicken eggs. Like the yolks are all weird and red, and they taste pretty bad.
Okay,
But they are, food.
Yeah, I'll save some for. I'll save some for later. I'm sure there's a
Save some
stove.
for later. I guarantee, because chicken eggs are available, nobody's gonna want these.
Oh no, I'll eat them. I'm not giving them away. I'll
Oh,
just
they're just for you.
I'll just eat them later.
Okay. I'm checking out the Curse Eater real quick. 'Cause I should give you something for this.
I mean, if
I think
one of
you
them is
should
cursed,
get. What's that?
if any of them are cursed, I can absorb it.
Yeah, I think you absorb something from them. I
Alright.
mean, these poor birds. Hey, the curse of the common mirror is that they happen to be near America, and we like
Okay.
destroyed them. They're like
Okay.
they're endangered because of us. So
Okay, let's see. Then I get to let's see. I roll one
you
die.
can absorb some of their power.
I got a 1, so I mark 1 corruption. And insert menu with half or more. You have more corruption than consumed magics. Not yet. So I do not get a. I have the same amount, so I don't think that counts. Unless you
Okay.
want to give me an ability with it.
Well, I think it will give you
Yeah.
a small curse. I think it will give you the ability to let me see. I think what's the funniest here? Flying? No. It's gotta be small. I think you can you
Gliding.
could conjure a common mirror egg and like throw it at somebody, then get an egg smashed on them.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
So you can egg people.
What's my downside?
It literally does nothing but put yolk on their face. It does no
Okay.
it just but maybe it will come maybe it can
Hey,
surprise
you
someone
know,
or
you
something.
never know. Distractions are good.
It could be a useful distraction. That's about
Or I
all
could
it's gonna
just
be
eat
though.
it. It's just another free egg to eat if I need to.
It's true. It could be a free egg. Look, these are common mirrors. They're little birds. I'm not going to give you a great power
Oh,
for
no,
easily
that's
eating
fine.
them. I'm going to give you something. Okay, so you guys make it up to the top. Madame Demanche gets there first, and then Kesperg, and then Wilbur. And you see there is indeed a device there, just kind of jabbing out of the stone. It's this like kind of brass shining um, steampunk mechanism. Looks kind of like a lightning rod. Um, there's like a bunch of prongs like jutting into the earth below it, coils kind of running up its length, and then this kind of pie plate satellite dish almost, um, sort of windmilling around the top.
I'm not going to lie, you two. I've been thinking about it since I got up here. I'm not certain how long these wings last. Back when my master used to put them on me, he also cut them off. So we'll see.
Well,
It was very
flying ain't the
painful.
worst thing.
Flying's not the worst thing, but it might make me very much stand out in public. That's up to Michael if they just fall off at some point, but right now she's given herself
Ooh.
wings and she's not positive if she can make them go away.
Oh man, okay, that's a gift to me, so it might happen. I'll think maybe if like a certain, if a rough roll happens, I think that could happen for sure.
Okay.
Or if it just sometimes a good dramatic moment. Speaking of which, so you guys can examine this thing a little bit more. This could be like some of those phenomenon rolls.
Sure.
Let's see.
Yeah, like the investigating phenomenon.
Investigating phenomena.
What is investigate phenomena based on?
Hunter.
Or I guess no, that's more for me to use. Sorry.
Following as part of the standard investigate a mystery list of questions.
Yeah, hunters dealing with phenomenon may ask the following as part of the standard investigating: how is this phenomenon doing this? What could fix it, cure it, slow it down? How far does the effect reach? What will be affected next? I will give you something without even having to roll, because there is like a label on this device that you can see. It says property of Bugelheimer Labs. And you'll remember, Madame Demanche and Kesperg, Professor Gunther Bugelheimer was the mad scientist who you saved from certain death at the hands of Ercult in the Sierra Nevada mountains in our second arc.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like he was kind of like a wacky inventor. I know Levi kind of bonded with his son Otto, and he was heading to San Francisco to set up a workshop there. So it looks like this is one of his kind of kooky inventions.
Does this seem like it's the device that's messing up time?
I mean, it's definitely something. I think a roll, maybe the investigative mystery roll.
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely looks like it's responsible or partially.
Investigative mystery is with
Well, let's do
Sharp.
an investigative mystery.
it's plus
Okay.
sharp.
Yeah.
I've got +1 to sharp, so
So I have +1 to sharp.
okay,
we
so
both
it wouldn't
roll
really
it?
matter. I could help out.
Better than me. I have a
Want to
0.
help? Do you want? If you want to help out, that's great.
Yeah, my cool is better than my sharp, so
Okay, great, because my cool is terrible.
yeah. Ooh. Oh, just barely. I got a total of 7, so I grant the +1, but I expose myself to trouble or danger.
Ooh. Okay. So that one. Wait, sorry, you were doing investigative mystery?
I was helping out.
Oh, helping out. Okay.
So I get a
All right,
+1
so that
on
gives-
my investigative mystery.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
By the way, before I roll these dice, I want to note that I have a degree in cell and molecular biology and took advanced calculus, in which I got a 4.0. And now I can't do first grade math. So
That's because you haven't been been using it, so
Yeah, it's
therefore
the old
goes
use
away.
it or lose it.
no, I'm usually pretty good at math. I think I might just be like having brain damage or something. I should check for a gas leak. Well, I rolled 2 6s, which adds up to a 12.
Nice.
And then I get to add 2 more, so 14. I do not have advanced on investigative mystery, so let's go ahead
okay.
and all the investigative mystery things are really about a creature, not so much an
Yeah,
object.
I think that's when you get into the phenomena.
Are we going into the phenomena questions?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
Yeah.
let me see if I've
The
got
extra phenomena, investigating phenomena questions.
right, and I'm not 100% where I have that sheet.
It's a little hard to find. It's on the alternate weird basic moves on the second page of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I forgot where I downloaded the document to.
Mm.
So I'm trying to
Oh,
find my
okay.
downloads folder and hoping it's in there. Yes, it is. Okay. So let's see. Is it reference
Okay.
sheets alternative? Okay, yeah. Phenomena types. Investigating phenomena. Okay, so I found it. So, I guess let's ask, how is the phenomenon doing this? And let's see, how many do I get
okay.
how many do I get to hold on a investigative mystery?
I think 2.
On a 10 plus?
2. Yes, it's 2. So first of all, how's it doing this?
Yeah, it is only 2.
Mm. And the second
okay.
one is, how
so
could
you
I
realize?
Go ahead.
Or I'll just answer this one. Yeah, by examining this one and knowing what you know about magic, which, hey, magic is just science, like really. So there's just don't argue with me about this. They work some kind of similar logic. You realize like this is kind of like a node. There's maybe like other ones scattered around the city that this one can kind of like get power through, and it sort of like has caught the whole kind of city in like a web where these portals could open at different spaces throughout.
So there are more of these scattered around the city, basically.
So there are more of them, yeah. And so taking this one down won't like destroy the whole thing.
Okay. But how could I I'm going with how could I fix it, cure it, or slow it down?
Right.
Which
there is like one kind of
which I'm assuming is at least shutting this one down.
Yeah. So you can start by shutting this one down. But it won't really matter unless there's like one major power center that is powering all of them.
And that
if you
we...
can like
Go ahead.
Yeah, you take that one down, the whole network falls apart, and then no more porters.
Okay. So when I'm talking about how can I fix it, does that give me an idea of where the major power center might be, or it just lets me know there
Ooh.
probably is one?
You definitely know there is one. I would say you can maybe by like, triangulating and just using common sense, you realize it's probably like somewhere hidden in San Francisco, like in the city itself.
Right.
Because like that's where most of the portals have been manifesting. As you were looking this over, some stuff happens. First of all, another portal does start to crackle and open. You see it kind of like opening, like as you're on the edge of this cliff, like kind of reaching over. It's like a little bit below you, more where the common mirrors are. A portal does like rip into the air. This crackling energy, this static, this sort of like hole in reality, and a bunch of giant vultures start coming out. They are Teratorns, these like humongous. Let me make sure I get the general size of these guys. Yeah, these guys are big. These are like giant, like sort of condor, vulture type creatures. Big old windspans, big pterodactyl kind of looking guys. Big old they make the classic California condor look small. They start flying around, freaking out. It's like a flock of these guys going everywhere. They're definitely worried about you. Down below, or actually, no, I'm sorry. Further up in the sky, a shadow falls on. You look up and you see there is a small-ish airship sailing in, making for the cliffs. It looks like it's an airship that's meant to like blend in with the clouds. It's not particularly flashy, like very gray gas bag, gray undercarriage. Used for doing kind of secretive sort of things, good for blending in for the San Francisco fog. It's crewed by a bunch of guys in like a rough uniform of like, gray greatcoats, goggles, like, tight kind of sailor style sweaters. And their masks they have like kind of full body ski masks with like goggles. And the masks have kind of a cobweb pattern on them. So I'll give you this. It's been a while, but the goons of the Arcadian Club have this as their kind of uniform. The spider, this idea of like a web in which all things are tangled up, is kind of the symbol, the mascot of the Arcadian Club. So they have like kind of spider web sort of symbolism. So these are like Arcadian Club goons. They are armed as well. Like this airship does have weaponry on it. And yeah, they're zooming towards you. These vultures are like freaking out below you. You hear Scrambled Sam shouting out like, "We got company, friends. We gotta get out of here." Levi, let's check in with you.
Sure.
What do you want to do?
I think I just want to gonna go a little crazy and just be like, and just jump off the edge of the cliff and try and grab onto one of these new creatures and sort of use them as a glide to get back down to the boat.
This is so, you're gonna just jump on the vulture and be like, "Wee!" And that's so cool. Okay. This will require a roll for sure. I think act under pressure, or do you have another idea?
I can see that happening, that working. What else could we do? I don't know if there's really much.
We're surfing the vulture here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think acting under pressure would be the best one, I think. So, all right, I can do that. Yeah, 6 and a 4 on the dice plus 2 would be a 12. Wait, actually,
Amazing.
is Act Under Pressure one of the ones that I did? Which ones did I advance? Yep,
Oh,
Act
yeah,
Under
did you
Pressure
advance
was
Act
one
Under
that I
Pressure?
advanced.
Whoa. Okay. Choose either do what you wanted, add something extra, or do what you wanted to absolute perfection.
Um, I think it's just. Wait, so either choose to do what you wanted to and something extra to absolute perfection. I think it's just. I think it just happens. It's just the perfection is just. You're just like, well, I got an idea, and he just leaps off and like nothing, grabs onto this giant vulture and glides down.
Yeah, it is like it's beautiful. Kesberg and this vulture become one. You jump on the back of this bird and like it's like the end of the never ending story. You just like sail it down this huge vulture, which like kind of enjoys giving you a ride. Gracefully, majestically swoops down past the mirrors, flies over to scrambled Sam's boat and just like hop off and you're safely back there. Wilbur, it is your turn. I think by now, some of the vultures are like kind of flying your way, freaking out. And then the airship, like they're starting to move some like harpoon guns into position, as
Great.
well as their rifles. So
How high up are we?
you're extremely high up. You're like on top of a huge of a cliff.
My God. Okay. Wow. All right. I mean, I am stuck. I'm gonna try to dodge the harpoon. Once this airship gets close, I'm probably just gonna have to try to get onto it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay. So right now you're just kind of focused on dodging.
Yeah, we'll dodge it, and then maybe we can climb the rope up if one gets a good enough.
Oh, nice. Okay. Give me a act under pressure.
You got it. And that would be cool. Cool. Ice cool. All right. Let's go with a 9 total. I'll take it. The keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
Ooh. Okay.
Hit me with it.
Let me see. I think you can. You will either be hit by the harpoon and take some damage,
Okay.
or. But then you could, the rope is next to you, so you could climb aboard,
Mm-hmm.
or you will successfully dodge and climb the rope. But a bunch of these vultures catch the smell of death about you and want to like start eating you.
What was the first option?
The harpoon will hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Take damage now or take damage later?
I'll take damage now. Damage now seems
Okay.
fun. I
think you'll take the one unit of harm.
Okay.
As the harpoon like slams down, kind of like grazes past you and like plunges into the stone next to you.
I will mark harm. Oof! Ouch! Owie!
You see some of like the sailors in this airship. Ugh. Some of the sailors in this airship are like raising their rifles as it buzzes lower. Madame Demanche, it is your turn.
All right. How's the airship set up? Like, is it like a Zeppelin where it's like the thing's hanging off? Is that correct, or?
Yeah, you got big, gas bag on kind of sausage-shaped gas bag on top, ropes, rigging, and then like an undercarriage. It's not like Hindenburg size. It's like the size of like a gunboat.
So they're not using a lighter than air gas. Is it more like a hot air balloon? Where it's like there's fire.
It's using the
causing it to
magical steampunk air of fiction. So I don't know. So I don't know what particular gas, but I would say it could be like maybe like not flammable unless you roll really well
Okay.
and want to blow it up. I don't know.
You know what I'm asking? Yes, it's exactly that. I want to jinx the ship so that it malfunctions in such a way that it explodes. Which is
Ooh, okay.
honestly, that might be more of a use magic thing, because that's a pretty big ask. Up to you.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that a jinx could cover that, or should I just straight up do a use
I think a
magic?
malfunction can make it like crash or lose altitude or something goes wrong. But I think to
Yeah.
like do
I'm
damage to
not
it, you
trying
got to
to
do a
like,
use magic.
yeah, probably not trying to destroy the whole ship, but just buy us enough time that they're not going to be able to keep cause something that, if it's not fixed immediately, is going to cause massive damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I definitely think a use. Yeah, jinx would work for that for sure.
Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead
Like
and
you jinx the engine or the gas bag or something.
exactly. So let's go ahead and roll. It's plus weird. All right, I've got a 6 and a 2 on the dice, which adds up to 8. And then I get to add 3, which makes it an 11.
Nice.
So I get to hold 2. So, let's see. I'm going to say I'm interfering with what a monster, minion, or bystander is trying to do, which is shoot us. Right?
Okay. For sure.
And the second effect, I'm going to do. One of them's interfere with a hunter. That'd be really weird. Help a hunter, giving them +1 forward and one harm. You know what? I'm going to say that
try and board the ship. So
I'm going to say the target loses something that I will soon find. So something falls off the ship as a result of this.
ooh, okay.
Like due to it violently
think-
shaking, perhaps. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think what falls off is one of the masks for the Arcadian Club.
Okay, that works.
So like one of the guys, like, I don't know, he's like sweating. Well, it's kind of gross. Maybe he like trips and his weird mask, the cobweb, like the spider web mask thing, kind of like falls off his head, floats down. You're able to like grab it out of the sky.
Yeah, since she can fly, that's not too hard to do right now. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
And yeah, so like you hear the engine, like something goes wrong, a huge jet of steam bursts into the air. Maybe like it blasts one of these sailors off the side. He just like goes, "Ah!" falls down, crashes to his death on the rocks below. And the ship is kind of like swinging crazily, so it's not able to shoot at anybody.
All right.
Kesper, or Matt Demonch, all good there?
Well, she was planning. Well, I have 2 questions. Really quickly. Does the antenna seem like if we took it down that it would do much of anything, like or at least close up the current portal? Or does it feel like, that's just something I can't deal with and just should move on?
It probably wouldn't really change things. You got to take out the main node for the whole thing to go down.
All right, then she just also jumps off the cliff.
All right, and you like swoop down and start heading back towards the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you land back on the deck just as Kesper gets there. Scrambled Sam is like, "Well, we're just about ready to go, except for you're missing one of your trio. I don't want to abandon him. I've lost too many friends to these cliffs."
If he is not here within 30 seconds, he is already dead. She says, taking out her pocket watch.
Whoa, Kesper, what are you gonna do?
Don't think about it too hard.
No, yeah. I think Wilbur can figure out his way down. Because I realized too late that I could have had like with my wonderful roll with the vultures, I could have had them go back up, but it's too late now.
It's okay. I have a plan. Don't worry.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You could shoot the airship.
Yeah, that was sort of the idea, was to sort of aim one of the cannons, or at least attempt to aim one of the cannons up, if that's possible.
Yeah, there are cannons on this. The egg hunters would have like cannons and like fight each other in crazy naval battles. So there are still like cannons on this on the eggs in a basket.
Yeah, It's one of those like, can you aim them that high up into the air?
Aim it up. Well, let's find out. Let's go ahead and roll. I think Kick Some Ass would do it for this
Sure.
with the cannon.
Ooh, this might not go so well. 3, 4. Oh, actually, just barely with
Nice.
my +3. So 7.
Oh man! All right, with a 7, and you inflict harm on each other. Ooh, okay. I think you're gonna take 2 harm
Okay.
as some of these like harpoon weapons fire down and like stab into you and strike the deck of the ship. Could be a problem for later, but you do fire your cannon. It blasts into like the or where are you aiming for on the airship?
Um, I mean, logic would dictate that poking a hole in a balloon would cause it to go haywire even more. So,
Good point. So aiming for the balloon.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you like just fire into the gas bag. It like punches through it. You hear like a rush of air. You hear some like screams and shouts as the Arcadian Club goons are trying to like patch it up, and the airship starts like swaying back and forth. Yeah, definitely caused some major damage to them. Wilbur, there's the harpoon past you. There's the rope. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had already started climbing up, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can say that. We can say you're like shimming your way up the rope
Yeah,
and heading for this
I
airship.
like this image of me climbing up the rope to get onto the ship.
I
There
love
has
it.
to be either, there's got to be the equivalent of a lifeboat, or there's a parachute somewhere on this sucker.
Okay.
Or I can beat the crap out of someone else that has a parachute on. I don't know. These are the 3 options I'm looking for. Frantically searching on this ship for a safe
Yeah,
way
if
to
you
drop
make
off.
it to their ship. Yeah, so you pull yourself over, you make it up. I think you do see like kind of a rack of parachute type devices like in the middle.
Hmm.
But there are some of these Arcadian Club enforcers in the way. So you got to find somebody to like get past them, fight them,
Hey, don't worry.
slip past them.
How many are we talking?
I
Like-
think it's just like it's like maybe 2 guys who are really in the way. The rest are pretty distracted by the malfunctioning engine and now the hole in the gas bag.
Okay, easy. First we hit the one with the egg that we've stored. The egg power. I shoot that thing out like a bullet, okay? And then the other one we're going to knock out while the other he's distracted, okay? So I believe let's see. I think this is probably it's kind of doing 2 things at once, but
Yeah, I think I'll give you the egg for free because that is a power.
okay. I will
So you're using that up. So no more egg for you.
no more egg for me.
I figured that's worth, it was a distraction using it for that purpose. You shouldn't have to roll for that.
Okay,
So you
good.
rush over to the guy's like, we're being boarded. You just go, "Futunk,"
Yeah, I'm
shoot
just
an
gonna
egg out. It
just
splashes all over him.
splash him in the egg and
Oh,
then push the other guy out of the way.
Yolk all over me. He gets egg in his face. What do you do for the other guy?
I think I rather than take the risk of kick some ass, I think I'm just gonna try to act under pressure and just run past him and grab the parachute and just jump off. Just base jump it. Peace. I'm out. Bye. No, we're not pausing to stop and say hello.
All right, give me that act under pressure roll.
Okay, please. Oh no. Okay. Well, at least we have good cool. That's good. I have a 7.
7. All right. A worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Ooh, okay.
Hit me.
Okay. I think the hard choice, you can do it. You can make your jump off. You're gonna leave something behind. The Arcadian Club will like know it's you and can track you.
Okay, I guess I dropped my revolver.
You. Oh, you dropped your revolver. I was not going to go that bad, but I like
Oh
this
well,
idea.
I can. I mean,
And you have no revolver.
maybe I
You
dropped
want
the
to go
other
with the
egg.
shoe instead?
A shoe.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I figure you're the kind of guy. I think Wilbur has like his initials and address in the
Oh,
shoe.
okay. I like a handkerchief.
His name is in there.
I like the handkerchief. I like that.
Yeah, or you get your monogrammed
The
handkerchief with like,
monogram
if found,
handkerchief.
please return to Wilbur.
I like that.
Yeah. So you drop this. You get the parachute like holding in your chest, and the handkerchief kind of falls out of your pocket, falls on the deck.
Damn.
You drop down. You pull the ripcord. Parachute bursts in front of you. You float down and like land on Scrambled Sam's boat.
Nice.
Scrambled Sam was like, "All right, can we get out of here?
Fun shit.
Let's do it." He like spins the wheel, the sail catches the wind, and you guys speed away from the Farallon Islands. You make your way back to San Francisco. Scrambled Sam lands, lets you off. Madame Demont, she's like, "If you ever need a trusty sea captain or a ship again, or the cannons of my ship, or just someone to watch your back in a fight, you can always call on Scrambled Sam."
I appreciate that, Scrambled Sam.
Thank you.
Scrambled
I'm gonna
egg,
go
more
back.
like it.
Oh yeah, what's that, Wilbur?
Scrambled egg, more like it.
What was that intended to be an insult against me?
No. It's because we were on an
Good.
island with eggs. Time to
Oh,
cook.
I know it.
Time to cook them up.
If I could make a request of you, Scrambled Sam,
Anything.
do you have any spare sail material that I could use to cover her? And she like flexes her wings.
He's like, "Yeah, I got some. We'll rustle it up for you."
Merci.
Yeah, he gives you some extra sail, some canvas.
So she's kind of tied that around herself like a makeshift cape to cover the wings, which isn't 100% effective because the wings would kind of, bulge up a bit, but she's doing
Yeah.
her best.
I mean, they'll fade eventually. They're like, good, they just go away when you want them to, but
Can
I'm
pull
kind
it.
of liking
yeah,
the
so-
idea for trying to hide them right now.
I think that's cool.
Yeah. Can pull
All
a
right, so
old school like gargoyles and have the claws like clip onto you. Make a cape out of the wings.
Mhm.
If you remember that show.
definitely.
Yeah. Can she do that? Like kind of make a cape out of her wings and then put like, the sail over it so you can't tell that it's a wing cape?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people had capes back then, so it works. So it works pretty well. It's a good time period for capes, unlike now, sadly.
Yeah. I do know what
Um,
you're talking about with gargoyle where they make them into, something like that. That
Mhm.
because she did specifically say these are gargoyle wings. So
Mm-hmm.
thanks, Disney.
Yeah.
That show was so cool back in the day.
Mhm.
Now that I've dated myself.
All right, so you do know Bugelheimer Labs is like in the city. It's not too hard to find, and you know that's like the cause of these strange devices. You also know the Arcadian Club is somehow responsible for it, so you could try and dig into them or go to the Bugelheimer Labs. Bugelheimer Workshop. It's not a full-on labs.
I feel as though we should just go to the workshop. We have a good relationship with the Bugelheimers,
Mm-hmm. That is true.
All right.
especially you.
Yeah. So you guys head over there. It's in like kind of a cluttered side neighborhood. I gotta think of like standard more middle class San Francisco neighborhood at the time. I should have done a little more research, found exactly where it is. But you find it pretty obviously because it's like it stands out a bit. There's like kind of cool looking clockwork mechanisms in the window there, little like clockwork soldiers doing like a little dance, bursts of like cool colored steam coming from outside. And you like knock on the door, let yourself in. It's very cluttered. There's lots of like crazy devices all around the corners, for different prices. Um, but it looks like it's a little in disrepair, a little untended. And like after you guys all head in, the bell rings. You see it is not Professor Bugelheimer, but his 12-year-old now son, Otto. This kind of like scrawny kid. He's wearing like got a set of goggles above his head there, and like apron over his waistcoat and shirt and everything. It is Otto who answers and comes over to the counter. He immediately gives you guys all a huge smile. He's like, "Oh, Herr Kesberg, Mr. Kesberg, it's very good to see you, sir, and the rest of you as well, of course. You who have saved my family in the past, except for that one, the hungry-looking fellow. Him, I don't remember."
Yeah.
Yes, one of those faces you might have met him and then just forgotten.
Yeah.
Right, possible.
Well.
No offense taken.
Right.
That's
then.
all right. He does look a little like nervous and worried. He's like, "It's very good you are here. I'm trying to solve this problem myself, so I could certainly use your help."
So you know why we're here.
Does it have something to do with my father's disappearance?
Maybe inadvertently. We were investigating some portals that have been popping up.
It's like, yes, my father was very interested in that. He was working on it. He had some sponsors, some very rich men in the city. His idea was to make networks of portals that could connect everything, make transportation easy. He's a good man for utopian dreams, my father. And then he disappeared. I fear that these devices for nefarious purposes, he refused, so they kidnapped him.
Well then, I know that they're not the Arcadian Club because the Arcadian Club is looking for him. And I know that it is not the,
Or no, you're realizing, or Madame Demange, the Arcadian Club is the ones who looks like we're maintaining those devices.
Oh, they're maintaining them. Okay, got it. I thought they were trying to spy on it.
Yeah, the airship. It was like it knew it was
okay.
there. It was coming to kind of like check on it. It wasn't like
I misunderstood. Okay, got it now. Yes, I think he was kidnapped by the Arcadian Club.
I was like, oh, that is worrisome.
Did not know he was kidnapped until now. I should have made. One should not make assumptions, we?
Yes. Well, my father, sometimes he makes the inventions, and then afterwards he thinks about what they should actually be for. So I don't know if the Arcadian Club has confused him or bamboozled him or just threatened him. But they have him now, I think. And I'm going to get him out.
I think this is something you should not do by yourself.
Would you be willing to help me?
Oi, very much so. These portals are causing chaos about the city, and as much as I enjoy a good bit of chaos, it draws too much heat.
He says, I do know, he like his, he puts out a map of the city. In Nob Hill, the richest part of town, that's where the Arcadian Clubhouse is. But getting in will be very tricky. Now, there is one man who I think could help us, but he's something of an eccentric.
Oh, even more of an eccentric. All right.
He is, he calls himself the Emperor. Emperor Norton.
Yeah, I know this historical figure.
Yes. He is a madman who he's called himself the Emperor of the United States. Emperor Norton the First. He goes around town making imperial decrees. A true eccentric. He seems like a good man, though quite crazy. But he knows San Francisco like nobody else. So if we can convince him to help, I think he could get us into the Arcadian Club.
I think in this case, working with a madman is a little bit better than working for a drunkard.
Perhaps. I will try to.
I'm not sure I want to ask about that.
I will try to not let my feelings about the nobility cloud my judgment here.
Ooh, all right. So you guys want to start looking for Emperor Norton? You won't be too hard to find.
That is.
Yeah,
Sounds like the idea.
Loud people tend to be pretty easy to locate.
Yeah. I think you guys you head over, you hit the streets. Pretty soon you find him just sort of like giving some imperial pronouncements to a bunch of delighted onlookers. I should say his two dogs, or not his two dogs, the two famous San Francisco dogs, Bummer and Lazarus, are also hanging around. The two other beloved San Francisco icons. I must give them a little cameo on this adventure. But Emperor Norton himself, he's kind of like a portly guy, sort of dark curly beard, and this like homemade royal outfit of like this kind of like navy blue, almost like soldiery tunic, big fancy epaulets, big sash, like a little sword, and kind of like a Napoleonic style like hat with all these like fancy feathers in it. He's strutting around and being like, as Emperor of these United States, I declare that everyone should tip their hat to everyone else as they're walking by on the street. It is only polite. Tip your hat, I say, when you see the stranger across the way. If not, yes, that gentleman's got it. Under penalty of death, you must tip your hat to the stranger in the street. You shall be tortured and executed if you do not. This is my imperial decree. And everyone gives them some like applause. He's like, oh, you are too kind. The emperor loves all his children. As the crowd kind of like heads out, he approaches you guys. Tell me, you seem new to my city. What can your emperor do for you?
Monsieur Casper, you'll handle this one, hmm? She says as she storms off.
Okay.
Whoa, is that woman not like emperors or something? Evidently.
Call it previous dealings didn't quite go her way.
Fair enough. Well, I assure you, unlike most emperors, I've made no wars and killed nobody. I would consider myself the best emperor of them all in that regard. But yes, you, sir, what can I do for you?
Well, sorry, player is blanking on where we needed to go.
The Arcadian Club in Nob Hill.
Nob Hill. Yes. We were hoping to get it to a certain place in Nob Hill. Place known as the Arcadian Club.
Oh. Well, I have little love for the Arcadian Club because even though I'm the emperor, they've denied me a membership.
Of course they
I can't
have.
believe it. Yes. Despicable. I've ordered all their debts, so they are soon to be executed. But in the meantime, getting into their clubhouse is tricky. There's a few ways it could be done. We could take the sewers, or you could try and find some way to sneak into the mansion as guests if you could procure invitations, which is tricky. Or perhaps find some other way through. There's a few possibilities, but it will be a difficult endeavor, and security there is
Two
tight.
words. 2 words for you. Dinner staff. Okay.
Dinner staff.
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that could be a possibility. I believe the madam did recently procure a mask that maybe one of us could wear. Maybe do like a two-pronged approach. Some being staff and the other being one of them.
Ooh, okay. The Emperor like kind of takes out this humongous pocket watch, and he's like, "Well, I keep somewhat abreast of their comings and goings, along with everybody else in my city. They do have a humongous feast in around an hour or so, usually around this time. They've if they invited me, I might attend, but they haven't invited me, so I probably won't. But if you'd like, I could escort you over to the Arcadian clubhouse.
I think just knowing the location would work to our benefit, and then we can figure it out from there.
Ah, very good. Yes, it is one they keep secrets from what they consider normal folk. But as the Emperor, I figured it out. He does tell you the address. It's like a very exclusive kind of tucked away area of Nob Hill, which is like the richest part of San Francisco. Where all like the robber barons have their humongous mansions. So Emperor Norton's like, well, would you like an imperial escort from me?
No, I think we'll figure it out on our own. Thank you kindly, sir. You've been most helpful.
Ah, fair enough. All right. I do hope our paths cross again, Mr. Kesberg. You strike me as a most admirable subject. And you, Wilbur, you seem a little hungry.
Yeah, you had me at feast. We're all good to go.
Well, feast well. In the meantime, never say that I am a cruel emperor who keeps things from my subjects. And he gives you a potato. Please eat this.
Nice. Okay, I'm done.
No, do not thank me. It is the duty of the monarchy, or the emperorcy, I don't whatever it's called, to look after the people. Enjoy that potato. I've saved it in my pocket for several days. It's nice and warm.
Is this potato cursed?
This potato is Emperor Norton's potato cursed.
Hey, yeah. I mean, I think it's spelled
Okay,
cursed.
I'll tell you what. Roll a die. If it's evens, it's cursed. If it's odds, it's not cursed.
Okay, well, it's a 4, so.
Okay, it is not cursed. We got to be fair. All right. So I think you guys kind of regroup, start heading over towards the clubhouse as kind of night falls.
I apologize for my fit of pique. It is simply that executions are not some kind of joke to me.
Fair enough.
Ooh, Madame Demonte, I'm sorry. I think my computer crapped out on me. I lost that last part. I heard a fit of pique, but then...
she said the executions are not some sort of joke to me. It was this whole thing of like, I'll execute anybody that doesn't tip their hat. Just pissed her off so hard. Like,
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to blow the. Didn't want to blow the mission by cursing at him and spitting on him or anything else like that.
Makes sense. In fact, Madame Demonte, as you guys start heading towards the Arcadian Club, you have a vision.
Okay.
The Dark Powers are sending you a message. If you remember, you met Lilith at the end of our last adventure, who offered to take you under her service and kind of like remove your curse. but the dark powers are going to ask you for like one more thing to do.
Mm.
So you get like, or how do the dark powers like contact you? Is it like just kind of you hear their voices, or like you
Yeah.
see something? I don't think you might have done this before.
She hears their voices.
Oh, cool. So you hear like in your in your head this voice being like, soon you will see a great portal. It will be a doorway, not to the past of this place, but to the future. Grant us entry, and then return your service to us shall be finished.
She thinks understood.
All right, so you got to find somebody to get these this dark energy through the portal that can like go to the future of California. And with that, with you guys heading over to the Arcadian Club, about to infiltrate it, is where we're going to bring this session to a close. Good cliffhanger ending, I hope. Let's go ahead and do those end of session moves. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Not entirely, no.
No.
Oh, not
Not yet.
quite. Did we save someone from certain death? Ooh, I think Will was saved a few times.
Sure.
Yeah, I think twice. You know, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but did we
I would
save
say I think
Wilbur,
it's
or
okay
did
for that.
Wilbur
Let's say
save?
yes to that one.
Well, one of them
I guess I
you
did
healed.
heal you
Yeah,
at
yeah.
one point.
You did heal him from certain. Yeah. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we learned about that. There's
Oh yeah,
the
about like these portals, like
yeah, rather a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mugelheim or the Arcadian Club. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
We learned that my character can grow wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and also Casper was demonstrating some new powers too.
Hmm.
I think you guys are like kind of reaching the height of your powers there, so I think it's okay to get a third one there. So that is
Alrighty.
3. Okay, everybody gets to mark 3 or 4. Everybody gets to mark 2 experience.
Just enough.
Yay, we leveled up.
did
Oh,
not.
very cool.
But that's because I kept
Ooh.
succeeding on
Yeah.
various ways of adding 9
That
to
is-
3,
Yeah.
That is the curse of the constant success.
including deciding that 6 and 5 equals 9.
Oh,
alright.
nice. We corrected. It's okay.
Yeah,
So,
I
that
wrote
brings-
down in my notes that we're trying to infiltrate the headquarters because she has some plans, but I don't want to take up extra time to express them. But she does have plans.
Ooh, cool. All right. Well, we'll pick up same time next week, the 17th. I'm hoping. Austin, you're welcome to join us. We're super delighted to have you if you'd like for
I will do my
Another
damnedest
special-
to be here. I will try.
Yeah.
Please follow
much
up with me.
appreciated.
You don't want to miss out on the feast.
Yeah, I know.
There is it's gonna be a good feast. I'll be working hard to make a crazy gold rush feast.
Oh man.
Or a crazy like robber baron, like they're eating Gilded Age style
Yeah, they're eating well.
down here in the Arcadian Club.
You mean better
Uh,
than eggs?
Oh, what
Better
could
than
be
eggs.
better?
What?
Yeah,
Cursed eggs.
and cursed eggs, and that will be the conclusion, the exciting end to our hard times in Frisco Bay, which is the second to last arc of this whole show.
Oh man.
So I think we only got 4 episodes left. So very exciting to reach the end, the epic conclusion for these characters. I got some interesting plans for our final arc, as you will soon see.
That's good. Yeah, we'll keep this on. We'll finish this arc next week, so look out for that. So take a peek at our schedule. Just listen to the show, watch the show. It's always on a Tuesday, but sometimes we gotta write stuff. Sometimes we gotta live life. And yes, thank you so much for coming through, my dude. It's really nice to have 3 players, it just feels like, and especially somebody who's not there all the time, it kind of is a cool bounce off experience. So it was really fun to watch. Thank you. Thanks again, Michael, for putting this into fruition. This is really, really cool. And yeah, join us for the final episode of this arc, The Hard Times in Frisco Bay. Again, check out Monster of the Week, because this system, you can pretty much play anything. Just be as weird as you want. So
It rewards for weirdness.
yeah, and you get rewards for weirdness and screwing up. So hey, this is great. So I wish life was a little bit more like this game. That'd be great. I'd be such a high level. So we will see you next week. But in between now and then, or now and later, make sure to pull up a chair and make time to tabletop.
To tabletop.
We will see you again
Nailed
next
it.
week. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.